So, speaking of demonic eyes, we're gonna cover it. I think that's like I said. That's being that so far it has been such a slow news week. I think that'll probably be the next thing we knock out. Probably Friday. Probably Friday evening we knock it out. Um, yeah, quote you can quote me on that. Friday evening we're gonna knock it out. Um, speaking of demonic eyes. Speaking of demonic eyes, I came across a video of the influencer Speed. Now, remember, I kept telling y'all about this. And let me just intro it real quick. So, if you don't know who the influencer Speed is, allow me to show you real quick. Okay. So, Speed actually is an influencer from, I want to say Twitch and YouTube as well. Okay. And people were kind of questioning what exactly has been, going on with the young gentleman as of late. And I too was starting to ask that. This is of last year, July 30th. Okay, here's what fans need to know about the incidents. Okay, so who is iShowSpeed? Darren Watkins Jr., also known as iShowSpeed, or Speed, is an American YouTuber, streamer, singer, rapper, and internet personality. He was born on January. Ain't that something though? Real quick, how nowadays you can be all that shit in one, just being a YouTube streamer. Ain't that something? You don't have to pick a lane. You could just be an internet personality, and you can be all the motherfucking titles at once. Ain't that some shit nowadays? He was born on January 21st, 2005. So he's 2000, baby. He young buck. Dan rose to fame within a few months for streaming live from his bedroom playing video games. His best known content is live streams in which he plays video games including Roblox, Fortnite, and FIFA. Darren created his YouTube channel in 2016 and began uploading gameplay videos in December 2017. He started a live stream. However, he wasn't that successful in the beginning. So moving forward, of course, what happened to iShowSpeed 2023, iShowSpeed was rushed into an emergency surgery with a swollen eye while in Japan. In a video he shared with his followers, he confirmed that he was in severe pain. Okay. He said, I don't know what I have. I have been feeling shit pretty bad. My eyes are puffing up. It feels like somebody is stabbing my eye with a knife, and I have a headache. He shared with his fans that he was diagnosed with cluster headaches. Cluster headaches are a rare condition that seems random, painful attacks of pain in one side of the head, often felt around the eye. He said, I have this thing called a cluster headache right now, a deadly headache disease. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't do anything right now. Speed thanked his fans for their support, and he was able to leave the hospital a few days later. He was back in the headlines on October 4th, 2023, after it was revealed that he was treated by paramedics after a science experiment in his bedroom went horribly wrong. At the time, he was participating in the elephant toothpaste experiment, which caused a bad reaction, and he inhaled a dense cloud, making it impossible for him to breathe. Paramedics arrived at the scene and treated Speed with oxygen. His cameraman informed the viewers that he should be fine, guys. Okay, so that's just amongst a couple of things. But when I read the one about, him having the cluster headaches, it raised the question on me saying, okay, is that just the cluster headaches or is it something called adrenochrome? And shout out to King Ozma. He put me on to this thing called adrenochrome. So adrenochrome was also mentioned in the Iron Sky Coming Race movie, as well as has its own movie, of course. So adrenochrome is a chemical compound produced by the oxidation of adrenaline. It was the subject of limited research from the 1950s. So it's basically, if you see some people with adrenochrome, let me show you some. Okay, so second eye, what caused it? So adrenochrome actually causes this by the eyes as well, apparently. And it's like almost like a bruise almost. And people that are addicted to taking this adrenochrome pretty much have this mark or this puffiness by their eye all the time. Okay, so that was one thing that I started thinking about. Like, okay, have they been injecting the kid with adrenochrome yet? Like they do with all the other celebrities. Have they been injecting it with them? Have they been injecting him with it, or has he gained some type of addiction with it? That's one thing. Okay, but then I started to say, okay, if they're not injecting him with the adrenochrome, have they inducted him yet? And what made me ask that was when he made his WWE performance. And again, lo and behold, reptilians started to manifest themselves, if you will. Okay, so this is Randy Orton and Speed making their entrance. No, not Panda Eyes. Not Panda Eyes, but okay. So let me run it back just a little bit here, just to put context on it. So as you can see, Speed is coming out with Randy Orton, right? But I want you to pay more close attention to the background of what Randy Orton is coming out through. Okay, so if you're not hip to what Randy Orton is, Randy Orton's, or should I say his brand, Randy Orton's marketing as includes, or should I say involves, a viper. Okay, so in the back here, you see a viper snake within my veins. Okay, follow me here. Okay, so this is when, like I said, he came out with Randy Orton. And I'm noticing how he actually is. That was just him doing, I think, what do you call it? That wasn't the actual event, but that was him doing, what do you call it? Promo for it, right? And I'm just, like I said, noticing how he was actually acting at the promo. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty damn strange. But then I'm noticing, like I said, even at the event and how he was acting as well. Now, this was acting. But of course, what actually happened to Speed was real. Because Speed actually went to the hospital after that. Supposedly, he was in the back on the gurney. But again, I have to think about, like I said, who actually did that and say to myself, okay, the WWE, we all know Vince McMahon is a Freemason. Okay? Follow me what I'm getting at here. I'm wondering now, especially at a WrestleMania event, I'm wondering now, exactly, that's not how Speed usually acts. That's what I started thinking to myself too. And I wondered to myself, was him going to WrestleMania when they got him? What I mean by when they got him, okay, like I said, let's look at real quick again what Randy Orton's thing is. You see that giant ass viper snake up there? Again, his whole thing is the reptilian thing, right? So coming across this, I wasn't too shocked anymore.
I should have watched the 20v1 video. I know it. Oh, now.
They got Speed.
I should have watched the 20v1 video. I know it.
I wasn't shocked anymore when I saw this and said, oh shit, they got Speed too. That's really what happened to Speed. It wasn't necessary, and I'm not necessarily saying Randy Orton is what who turned the nigga. Of course, just reading between the lines of what I'm saying here. I'm saying when he was sent to the back, similar to how, give you another basic example, right? Logan Paul, yes, Logan Paul as well. You see Logan Paul is damn near a robot for money at this point, right? They've been replaced Logan Paul. So think of it how when they said Kanye went crazy, and they supposedly, quote unquote, rushed Kanye to the hospital, and Kim Kardashian was, in charge of all that shit. Think about it like that. When Speed pretty much got RKO'd at WrestleMania and he got, taken away, I'm wondering now if that's when they got the homie.
I should have watched the 20v1
because this ain't no editing. This ain't no editing.
video. I know it. Oh, I should have watched it.
And see, the reason why he got up, and see, this is how I know it wasn't editing. The reason why he got up, if you notice closely, people were looking at him.
I should have watched the 20v1 video. Oh, damn.
I'm gonna run it back real quick.
I should have watched the 20v1 video. I know it.
You see how they're looking at him? And they're all like, they're bugged out pretty much like, yo, what is going on with your shit? And that's when he had to actually get up.
Oh, damn.
Look, see? He had to actually get up. Because they told him on camera, like, yo, your shit is bugging out right now. Same thing that happened with the newscasters.
I should have watched the 20v1.
The same exact thing that happened with the newscasters, to where someone in the back is like, yo, you bugging out on camera right now. It didn't look. Look, lo and behold, ain't bugging out on camera. They ain't bugging out on camera at all. They unfortunately got the homie Speed, yo. They done got the homie. Yes, thank you for saying that, Watch Too Much. WWE is the perfect stage for any type of ritual for the industry. WrestleMania is perfect for it. That's pretty much what it is. Think of WrestleMania no different than you think of the BET Awards, the Grammys, the Super Bowl, any of that. It is the perfect place for a ritual to happen to someone. And like I said, I believe something happened to Speed at WrestleMania. That's just my hops. And like I said, just going off of what we've been going off of lately, nothing sounds far-fetched anymore. Absolutely nothing sounds far-fetched anymore.